If you're headed to the airport or taking the bus and confused about whether you need to wear a mask, you're not alone after yet another About Face today. Good evening, I'm Kelly Dudzik.
And hello everyone, I'm Scott Levin. The NFTA says masking is required now after Governor Kathy Hochul made clear today that despite a court ruling on the national order, things have not changed here in New York State. 20 Side's Dave McKinley is here now to explain. Dave, a lot of people are still confused about this.
Yeah, I think so, Scott. The NFTA actually issued a statement apologizing to its customers for the confusion that reigned after the governor said despite a federal court ruling that CDC exceeded its authority in issuing mask mandates for planes and other forms of transit, that New York State would continue to impose them anyway. Just one day after telling its customers that they no longer needed to wear masks, the NFTA had to throw things in reverse gear on its buses and trains after the governor said folks still had to. In remarks during a visit to Syracuse today, the governor defended continuing mask mandates in certain congregate settings like public transit.
I think people do feel better when they're in public transit, sitting really close to somebody, to know that people are protecting themselves. And again, this is very much in the short term.
If somebody gets up on a bus without a mask now, that didn't have to wear one yesterday, but they have to wear one now, are you going to throw them off the bus?
Absolutely not. You know, we even in the beginning of the pandemic, we have always maintained an educational approach.
Same goes at the airport, which the NFTA also runs, and where the state says you have to wear a mask inside when you can at times physically distance yourself. Interestingly enough, well, you'd be free to take it off once on board a plane where you're sitting right next to one another. An attorney told us that while the state may well be within its authority to impose mask mandates on public transit and other congregate settings, he does not think Hochul's mandate at airports will hold due to them being federally regulated. You will hear more from him coming up tonight at 6. In the Information Center, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.